Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Yellow Skunk Farms. Quick disclaimer, this is a 21-year-old and up channel, so if you're not 21, please leave the channel now. I appreciate it. We are sponsored by APSUsoil.com. We've got the Grandmaster LEDs. It's Grandmaster level. LEDs.com, I believe, is the website, and that's discount code Yellow Skunks. We also got the grassroots fabric pots in the house. Those are also discount code Yellow Skunk. And that's all of our sponsorships out of the way. And look at our tomato plant. It's getting a little out of hand. It fell over the other day and kind of broke, so we had to taper up a little bit. But I did see a little tomato. So that's good. See what happens. Hope everybody caught our show last night with Luna Whitcomb. It was a great show. Had an awesome time. And that's on our live feed here on the channel. So if you'd like to take a look at that with Luna and Mo from I Grow Soil Discoveries. It's every Thursday at 6 o'clock. Next week's guest is Kevin from OK Calyx. These are the taproot genetics from, Madness genetics. Citrus Craze. Now, I'm still waiting on the sex tests. My buddy Wilson was supposed to send them out. I haven't seen them yet. But as soon as I get the test, I'm just going to take a little cut off of these and send them off. But I wanted you to notice something. All of these plants here were planted at the same time. All the seeds are planted, even this one here. Same time as this one here and all of these. And look at the difference in this one compared to the rest. Now, the only difference was I direct sowed that seed into that, and these I transplanted. So this seed here, while I was putting seeds in the pan to pop them, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to stick one over here. And I stuck it in this sand and silt. Like right in this sand and silt here. It's coming up out of here. And underneath that sand and silt, of course, is the super soil. But you can see I piled on all this sand and silt here right on the corner so that I could connect the creek to this. And this is wicking water up in and keeps all this moist. But look at the size difference. Insane. So the direct sow right into the bed. It's just all sand from where I I'm spraying rainwater. But yeah, it's a huge difference in size. Just only hope that that's a female, right? It'll probably turn out to be a male, but that's our luck. We'll see what happens. Check out our bullheads. We didn't get any more. I don't see any more dead minnows. So we lost 4, 5, 6. I think we lost 4 on day 1. We lost 2 yesterday. So we're down to 16, which is plenty. That's why we buy 24, because we expect to lose, a quarter of them. Sometimes you can lose half of them, depending on the water quality and the strength of your fish. This monstera here is, as you can see, loving life. I'm going to run that on up the wall there. This monstera is Holy cow. I don't even know what we're going to do with this thing. It's stupid. Stupid big. What's up, Scooter? Look how good you look. I mean, that water is crystal clear, huh? You liking that water, aren't you? Some pads on your feet. You got some big old pads, some claws. See you looking. Scooter's like, get out of the way. Get out of the way. You can see the difference in the pattern of the head. They're both from the same stock, same breed, probably the same mother. You can see the difference. Well, actually, you know what? I just said it's probably not from the same mother. They are different. One's a river cooter, the other's a slider cooter. So they're both sliders. No, I'm sorry. They're both slider cooters. One cooter is a river slider, and Scooter is a peninsula slider. Really starting to see the difference in the shell pattern. The back of Scooter is cool as hell looking. When she spins around the other way, and you look at it from like this way, it looks like it's got a face. It looks almost like a dragonfly face. You see the two eyes at the top. If I could get her to turn around, it would be cool. See, kind of see the two eyes up at the top, and then it comes down into a nose. I'm looking at the pattern on the shell. Pretty cool. And there's Pooter back there. And if you're unfamiliar, if it's your first time seeing the garden, this is a one pump system. There is no filtration. Pumps the water up out into the creek, runs down through the creek. The creek does water the bed simply by wicking water up out of the creek into the soil pockets here. All of this sits on top of the creek wall. And then this, you can see, just builds. And then this water wicks water all up through here because it's connected to the creek. And then it'll wick that water on up in here and pull water on. Plants will grow roots. These pots are just bottomless, so they're just stuck down in there. And the plant roots will grow to the creek wall to get their water. And you've got the soil food web working down here. These guys are working. This is just a Kimmy Pure bag. This is just one of the ways I get charcoal. Basically activated biochar in these bags here, and we just set the bag in the creek and let the water flow through it, and that helps reduce the toxins in the water. There's one right there. It's a new one. We put some Blue Dream shrimp in here yesterday. To be honest with you, I've seen one or two swimming around, but I haven't seen too many. They are really good hiders. See if I can get one. They're usually hiding up in this moss or this algae. This light glare really makes it hard to see. I'm looking for them, but I don't see them. Lots of places to hide, though. Lots of places to hide. I'm still looking and I don't see them anywhere. This thing is just full of roots. This lucky bamboo here is just gone crazy, and it ain't stopping. The roots are just massed all up underneath that rock there and growing all up and down the creek, which is a good thing. That's what we want. More roots, the better, but we got to make sure we don't raise the water table up too high and flood the system. We just got to make sure we keep the flow going and not stop it up in too many places. Roly-polies. I mean, when I come in here in the morning, these guys are just all over the place. See, the worms love to come up and get underneath the kimmy bag. That's the soil food web right there, breaking down nutrients for this. Got a little damage on this one, and I believe that's just too much nutrient. You know, we did re-amend this, and we didn't wait too long. We didn't wait long at all, actually. So we may get some spots on these plants that are a little too much newt, but they'll work its way out, we hope anyway. Everything else looks good. PPFD on the lights on the Grandmasters are right around 550. Got about 500, 550 around the tops here right now. DLI, I believe, was around 30-ish at 16 hours of light. The temperature was, well, this morning it's at 78 degrees right now. I usually go up to about 81. So we range between 78 and 81, 82, depending on how hot it is outside. Humidity was around 65-ish, 68 to 65. And that keeps our VPD around 1.3, 1.25, 1.3. So which is pretty good. As long as you're at like 0.9 to 1.5 in that range, You should have good growth on everything. So. But I'm glad everybody was hanging out. I hope everybody has a great Friday. We will not be here today, but hopefully we'll be here tomorrow. Should get a live in tomorrow. And I hope everybody has a great Friday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.